Well, we all know that the Scouts do so much in our community to help others in need. During this time of year, their tradition of giving back continues. We are so thrilled to have Scoutmaster Doran Maynard and Cubmaster Matt Walters joining us. Thank you both for being here. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having us.
Of course, of course. I love talking about this. It just makes you feel so good during this time of year because you all are really appreciated in the community. Listen to this, 22 families in need in Clare County will enjoy a Thanksgiving feast thanks to the efforts of Scouts in Farwell Troop 695 and Pack 3695. Way to go. That is so generous and heartwarming. What inspired the Scouts to kind of put this together?
Well, it started 3 years ago, and my wife actually works at the school.
Okay.
And the school used to have a parent organization that did this, and they stopped doing it during COVID. But there's still a need for it.
Yes.
And so my wife's like, hey, let's see if we can do this. In our first year, she said, let's see if we can just do 5. Wow. And we ended up doing 8 meals for families.
The need is so great. Could you walk us through your project? You collected all the Thanksgiving fixings for a complete supper for all of these families. That's so amazing.
A lot of it comes from our Scouts themselves and the Scout families.
Yeah.
This year we were very fortunate to have the United Methodist Church in Farwell.
Okay.
They made a sizable donation that basically bought all the turkeys. And then there were a private citizen, friend of one of our other Scout leaders.
We can see them all on the camera. Look at them
Yep.
working so hard there. What do you hope, Matt, what do you hope that the Scouts take away from this experience? What a wonderful experience. Generous.
Well, we're hoping that the Scouts can look to the Scout law. It has several tenets that apply to this experience. Scout is helpful.
Yeah.
And we're hoping that they can look at this and see how helping the community plays into this. A Scout is kind.
Sure.
And the kindness that goes along with this, helping out their neighbors and others in the community. And a Scout is thrifty as well.
Oh.
And you know, with that donation that came in, we want to make sure that we can help as many people as possible.
Yeah.
So we want to extend that money as much as we can so that we can get as many donations as we can in the future as well and use it to help as many people as possible.
And I love that. I love what you talked about kindness, because kindness is so important every single day, to treat people the way that you would like to be treated. And you doing this, there's so much need that's out there. Where do you hope that this drive, where it goes in the future from years to come?
We'd like to see this drive expand as much as we can. You know, we were able to do 22 this year.
Yeah.
You know, we'd like to see it grow to more. I mean, maybe next year we can do 25, maybe even 30. If we can make it big enough, maybe we could even get other troops involved, other packs.
I'll make it a larger,
larger venture.
Yeah, that's perfect. And how would families, can they get involved in your troop or just learn about scouting?
Our pack and troop have a forward-facing Facebook page. They can reach us at Facebook/Pack3695, or they can go to beascout.scouting.org and put in our zip code.
Yes.
And that works for
Nationwide.
Nationwide, yeah, we'll get that information up on our website too. Tell us, you know, how does this make you feel though, that you're helping so many families that would not be able to have a feast if it were not for your generosity?
I'm super proud of what our boys have turned this into. You know, we don't know who these meals go to.
No, you don't.
And we don't want to know.
No.
Like, that's not really our business. The school, I'm not even sure if it's a social worker but the lady who organizes this for the giveaways, it's made our boys humble in a way, and that's, you know, it's a great lesson to teach them.
It's an awesome lesson.
And that's why I want them to
And I have to,
take
and I have to say, you boys, you go rock on. We appreciate what you are doing, Boy Scouts. This is just an amazing venture. Thank you for being here today, and I hope you both have a very happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
Thank you so much. And if you have any ideas and what you would like to see on our show, you can send them to us at WNEM-4pmnews@WNEM.com. Just use the subject 4 p.m. News Spotlight.